So this is the third problem from your exam. Again, my name is Nelson Gomez. This is for the CEI 3301 course. Try to do it first, please. So hit pause and try to do the problem. Okay. A researcher wanted to understand the general level of happiness of students in relation to their grades. The analysis of results from a survey made from a sample of 350 university students is summarized below. Answer the following questions based on these results. If you randomly select 10 students, what is the probability that at most 9 will have good grades? If you randomly select 10 students, what is the probability that at most 9 will have good grades? So let's look at this here. First, you have to understand what they're asking you to get, right? They're saying, if you select 10 students. So right now we are working on that assumption that we are going to select 10 students. The following question is, what is the probability that at most 9 will have good grades? So if I select 10 students, if you remember before, we had like, well, let me not do that, but we had like 20, but all 20 will be good grades. Now, if I select 10, what is the probability that at most 9 will have good grades? This means the following. How many students are included in at most 9? Of course, 9 students out of 10 can have good grades, but also 8, also 7, 6, 2, 3, 1, 0. At most 9 includes 9 and all the numbers below. Okay? At most 9 includes 9 and all the numbers below. And in this case, because we're selecting students, real things, is from 0 to 9. We don't have negative numbers here. Okay. So one way of thinking about this will be a little bit cumbersome. Will be something like this. Will be like, okay, what is the probability that I get 0 students with good grades? What is the probability that I get 0 students with good grades in this group of 10? Well, plus, the probability is 0 good grades, plus the probability of 1 with good grades, plus the probability, and I am pretty tired about writing this, okay? So that's one way of thinking about it, but I hope you guess that will be not the right approach to be able to do this in a timely manner. The right approach to be able to do this in a timely manner is to think of this as what is not included here. You want the complement. Again, what you really want is the probability that at most 9 have good grades. That's what you really want, good grades. But doing it in this way, it's going to take you a while. So it's better to think about the complement. And you say, okay, the probability that at most 9 with good grades is exactly the same as 1 minus the probability that all the other things that can happen. And again, if you have 10 students, that's the amount that you're selecting in total, and at most 9 includes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 students, the only thing that is out, the only thing that is not included is the probability that you select 10 good students. That is not included on this at most 9 good. Therefore, the best way to calculate that is using the complement. 1 minus that. Now, being here already, then it's a fairly easy process, right? Let me calculate that. 1 minus, what is the probability that the 10 students that you select, all 10 have good grades. Well, that will be again, not again, I'm trying to say question 1, but let me explain it again just in case you're watching this in isolation. Okay, 10 students that have good grades is like selecting from these students that have good grades. So we'll be selecting 261 students, and from the 161 students, that 10 that have good grades, and that will be over the total of students. And the total of students, but you are selecting 10. Again, the order is not important because any good student or any good grade student is the same, and any student is the same for this problem. It's not a permutation, it's a combination, right? And with this calculation, you will be able to get the answer here. So if you do it not on your calculator, that's the way you should do it. It's 261, 10, 350, 10. Okay, let me calculate that. So I'm gonna erase here the probability, okay, that at most 9 have good grades will be 0.9492. 0.9492. Okay, this is the answer for this problem. I would say that for most of you, the main problem is probably going to be identifying that you will have to use the complement, because the other way around is really impossible. Not impossible, it's a lot of work that I was not planning for you to do. Okay, excellent.